My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Hearthstone Ranked, where we are going to continue playing our Control Warrior deck. We are accompanied today by, this. Let me tell you, let me see if you can guess what it is. It's the type of face someone only ever makes if they accidentally mix too much vodka into their drink. Well, okay, so only if they've mixed in too much shitty vodka. Good vodka, fine. But, dear God, this tastes like paint thinner. I went to the bottle shop, and I said, you know, I went over to the vodka kind of wall. I looked, and I was looking up from the very top, and it was like $45 for 700ml, and I was like, damn. I just keep scrolling down, until I hit the absolute bottom. $18 for 700ml. Now, that might not sound like a lot for a lot of you in America or Swedish, or not Swedish, or Scandinavian nations, or areas such as... this is bad. Yeah, for the warrior matchup, I just need to draw a bunch of cards. Anyway, that might not sound like much, but here in Australia, our alcohol tax is incredibly high. The only higher place I know, like off the top of my head, is, I think, New Zealand has pretty high as well. Oh, I'm dumb. Oops. I thought I was on turn 2, so I thought I was going to coin out the Acolyte of Pain. Alright, so I'm actually going to start paying attention at some point in this video game, I promise you. I did not know this was a deck that people were doing. Oh! Fiery Wind Axe. Bang bang! I don't care if the Fiery Wind Axe only kills the Annoyatron, because then it will allow my following weapons and my following heroes and stuff to hit other, more important targets. Wonder if there's an Ooze in this deck. It's a fairly aggressive card. It's good against control matchups. It wouldn't be too good in the current meta, but then again, maybe there's a lot more warriors this week. I haven't played in a week. So, not being able to predict matchups is going to be a very, very common problem of that. So I have to assume my opponent has some mech in hand, so the Cogmaster is probably still going to be a 3-2 next turn. But my only other option was Armor Up, Shield Slam the Cogmaster. And that's a waste of cards. I really need to try and have out my Acolyte of Pain, so that next turn I can consider Acolyte of Pain Whirlwind, not only to remove the 2-1, but also to, yeah, don't hit my Acolyte of Pain. Well, now that you've hit my Acolyte of Pain, you get to feel the wrath. I told you not to. I warned you, motherfucker. I gave you one goddamn chance. And now I'm gonna draw a card and kill all of your dudes. I tried to make him see reason. Wasn't having any of it. So I've got to keep in mind that one of the cards in my opponent's hand is a spare part. So only, you know, 4 of the cards are actually worthwhile. Well, spare parts are worthwhile, but only 4 of them are to be, you know, predicted and threat. If I don't get something real good on this draw, I'm probably going to shield block and shield armor up. I don't want that to die. Okay, shield block. That's what I wanted. Sludge Belcher would be amazing. Takes out this, takes out that, and then sticks around as a slime to take out the residual of the Harvest Golem. That'd be astoundingly good. Oh, baby. A Harvest Golem. 6 mana next turn, not really much I can do. I guess I could shield slam that. That's actually probably worthwhile for such an aggressive deck. My removal options are going to be pretty wide for decks like this. So, basically that stops the 2/4 from hitting into this and surviving. Think of it like this, right? It's kind of like a Harvest Golem that has double Death Rattle, because it was a 2/4, right? And then it runs into this, it becomes a 2/1, and then when the 2/1 dies, it becomes another 2/1, right? It's kind of like double Death Rattle if you think about it, but not at all. If you don't think about it too hard, I guess. I could clear the board so easily. That would be, Cleave? Oh, hang on, what if I execute Cleave? But then I haven't got anything to play alongside. So it would be execute Whirlwind, I guess. And then save Cleave, because Cleave will be premium removal against this deck. But the problem with doing that is... Oh, wait, actually, I can develop something. Okay. Execute, Whirlwind, Armorsmith, Armor Up. I also could have gotten one more armor if I played out the Armorsmith first, but I don't think that'll matter. I'm in such an advantageous card position, and I'm moving into the area where I'm going to have legendaries that my opponent is not going to be able to deal with. Damn. So yeah, my opponent's life total is pretty high, but since they're an aggressive deck, the fact that mine isn't incredibly low means that I'm winning. Lunchington, deal with this. I mean, one of these is a spare part, one of them could be a silence or an execute. We'll have to see. Oh? That's not an execute. What? You can hit my face, it would have damaged it anyway. This guy is a crazy dude. Break that Cleave Gorehound. I don't even think I need to. I will just use it to break that though. Just in case my opponent has some huge buffs up their sleeve. This shit is pretty much over.
Bring out your dead.
It's a death rattle. Aw, that's so cute. Look at the itty bitty death rattle deck. Boom. Hit this. What part about hit this did I not say clearly enough? And now the game is officially over. So next turn I have 1, 6, 15, 19. 19 damage. So I'm 1 off lethal so far. If I draw any source of damage, I will have lethal. Well, it turns out I didn't even need to draw a source of damage to have lethal. I just stared at him very intently. So let's get it out of rank 13, finally. Again, for the second time. Don't worry, I actually don't need to recoil in horror from the vodka. I've bought that same brand of paint thinner so often. It no longer matters to me. What's the matchup? I mean, we were wrong about our matchup last time. So last time we thought that the warrior was going to be control-y, right? So maybe this hunter is going to be control-y. Because the other one, we thought he was going to be control-y, but he was aggressive. So this one we think is going to be aggressive, but he's going to be control-y. I'm still going to... Oh, baby! A triple! These are all really good against aggressive hunter. Of course, Control Hunter, I've been hearing, is actually really, really quickly building itself up. Bring out your dead. Coin, bring out your dead. Do it. Gimme, gimme, gimme. A man after midnight, come on. I know you've got the power to. I believe at you.
I wonder.
Kim.
I am ready.
Alright, I'll cruel task that. Pretty easy decision to have made there.
I'll show them.
Oh, butts. Alright, I'm not a huge fan of secrets, so I'm going to Fiery War Axe, kill that, and then trigger the secret. So, Freezing Trap or Explosive Trap are both going to trigger here. Explosive. No matter what play I made there, I was losing my guy. I could have waited until my opponent had something on the board and then attacked that, but really I just want to get the secrets out of the way as soon as possible. Because I don't want to have to play around both Freezing Trap, Snake Trap, and, well, all three. Freezing Trap, Snake Trap, and Explosive Trap. This is definitely an aggressive deck. There's no way you have that opening in... Oh, baby! Buddy, pal, friend. You do not have an opening. I mean, I don't particularly have one either, but I'm a control deck. I don't need to have an opening. I just gotta finish strong. I got a Slug de Belcher. I'm actually not going to Fiery War Axe that. It'll cost me 4 damage to hit. It's actually a bit too much. Plus, if my opponent silences this and then runs through, I've actually got 2 targets for cleave. And I get to hold on to my weapon charge. Jubilee. Having the shield slams in hand is really nice, but I need a shield maiden or a shield block. And then I'll just fucking throw them out. Savannah Highmane, I believe, is still running this deck. Dual Savannah Highmane, actually. Also got to worry about Houndmasters on things like Web Spinners and Haunted Creepers. Haven't seen an Undertaker yet. I guess that's a problem as well. But if my opponent had an Undertaker, may have played it last turn before playing the Leponome. I mean, my opponent passed turn 3 and then played a 1 mana and hero powered on turn 4 as well. They hero powered on turn 3 as well. But they've got to have a lot of high-end cards in hand, but that makes their deck weird. I mean, like, how are you going to fit all of these high-end cards into a deck? Oh, just a fucking moment too late. Armor up, shield slam, hit this attack. Cleave, clear bod. Yeah, the Savannah Highmane is too difficult to leave alive. I can actually save my Sludge Belcher if I take, what is it, 4 more damage? 4 more damage to slay the Sludge Belcher. Alright. I think ultimately the Sludge Belcher and its taunt is actually going to be quite useful. Glad to have the Shield Maiden in hand to start buffing up my health, but really I wanted the Shield Block because the Shield Block draws me down further, gets me another Shield Block and another Shield Maiden. Oh, fuck. Shield Maiden, Shield Slam that as well. Yeah, unless I got a better response, that was what I was going to do. So you run that in the deck if you're running Snake Traps, Haunted Creeper, and Unleash the Hounds. So I don't want it to be there as a combo element. Especially if you're going to waste a spare part on it before you know the board state. Yeah. I mean, there's really not that many things. I mean, Whirlwind, I guess, is the only one that would add up to 2 damage from the 1 damage I had on the board, which I couldn't do 3 damage with instead. So there's the Unleash the Hounds that would have thrown out 2 random daggers. Very glad it didn't.
Well fought.
Oh, well played. I'm not certain how that worked, but we intimidated them to death. Lucky us. Why is it always the first episode I record goes amazingly well, and then the second, not so much? Oh well, we'll figure it out one day.
Garrosh versus Rexar.
Let the hunt begin. Victory or death!
You know what? If I throw away the Acolyte of Pain and got a high-end card, I would feel so bad about that. The rest of these I just want to keep anyway, so... yeah. Bring out your dead. Coin, bring out your dead.
Bring out your dead.
The one problem we have here is that if our opponent doesn't bring out his dead, we actually can't kill the Undertaker.
Bring out your dead.
Greetings. Well played.
It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. My opponent could play a Eaglehorn Bow next turn, so that's why I'm gonna do this instead. Oh, golly gosh. Web spin is so good. I had to use a card to remove 2 of them, and I'm still gonna have enemies on the board. Alright, now I actually do have to go with the Acolyte of Pain.
Speak to me.
No Eaglehorn Bow. No Eaglehorn Bow Neroni. Cruel Task execute? So I could Cruel Task my own guy and draw a card by running it in here, but I'm gonna draw the card first. I could have done 2 more damage if I did it the other way. And the reason I'm gonna do that is because I think this definitely needs to die, like, right the fuck now. Developing Armor Smith raises the threat level against Unleash the Hounds, so I'm not gonna do it. Even though Unleash the Hounds is not the most popular Hunter deck at the moment, it's the Death Rattle Hunter as we're currently versing.
To my side.
It's gonna be, like, incredibly telling if we end up losing this match. Because it's like, we had a perfect opening against you, and then we lost. Really? I can develop my board, but I think I want to... Really? I wanted to try and draw into a Shield Slam, I guess. I've only got 1 chance to do it, and I have enough mana to use it, so...
What
yeah, that's actually not worthwhile.
I have no time for
I'm gonna Sylvanas into trade. Luckily, my opponent has a very sticky minion on the board, so they can't kind of throw away all of their minions in order to kill Sylvanas. So they'll have to silence it in order to remove it. Oh, cool! They got a Captain's Parrot last time. Excellent. So Captain's Parrot and Silverback Patriarch are the 2 cards they got. So I want to steal one of my opponent's cards, so what if I run in there? I want to kill the Captain's Parrot first, so that I can't take something shitty. Which means that alongside this, I'm playing Shield Block. That changes my weapon play, sure. I'm gonna use Death Bite to kill this. And that. Poo. Gotcha. Oh, baby. That's a Bloodmaid Dalnos. So the interesting thing here, and why I got the Death's Bite, is because my opponent's Death Rattle, summoning 2 1/1 Spectral Spiders, is going to trigger before the Death Rattle of my Death's Bite. So if I attack the Haunted Creeper, it triggers its Death Rattle, that's 2 1/1 Spiders, and then I clear them immediately. So that's why I go with Death's Bite rather than Fiery War Axe and Armor Up. I wonder if my opponent throws out their... Oh! Oh, baby! A triple. Don't kill this. Don't you dang kill my god dang Leok. No, that's got to go for the face. You attacked for the face with Bloodmaid Talnos, didn't you? No, you didn't. Damn it. What? Alright. Alright. Whatever you want, man. So I'm gonna run this in here. Which spawns the 2 here. And then this one, that one's death rattle would have been later. So if I swung at that one, I would have done my AoE attack. And then the 2 1/1s would have been summoned afterwards. And now I just have to summon things my opponent can't deal with. I do have another shield maiden, another shield block in my armor, so I'm not particularly scared at this point. If I can start summoning things that my opponent can't deal with, then we've won. Hunter's Mark does it, but... Oh, kill command attack. Oh, buddy, you still need 2 more damage on it. Well played. Hell yes! On a streak. Basically in the same position on rank 12 as we were on rank 13 at the start of the episode. I'm gonna end this, get back to the title screen. Exactly, back to the title screen so that I can say that my name's been Rhapsody, the name of the game has been Hearthstone Ranked, the name of the deck has been Control Freak. You'll be able to find the deck list in the description down below. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. If you have, please click like. It does help get my content out to new people. There's also a playlist in the description down below with my ranked, my arena, and my adventures in Hearthstone. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. We'll see you next time.